So hello everybody, welcome back. I am going to talk to you right now about a tip for handling heat. This is for people that do not want to spend that much in electricity, and also for people that do, and I do mean do know, how to handle do-it-yourself projects. And I'm not very good at that, so I'm going to draw this to you and I'm going to tell you how it's done, because I didn't do it. I did research on this several years ago, because when I was in Japan, winter there, oh my god, what in the freaking world? I thought I was going to die. Oh crap, that cold is oh crap, oh hell no. And it sucks. And quite frankly, I did not want to pay that much electricity, and the heat and stuff. And I also thought, I'm Latin, so I'm thinking that the power is going to fail. My Japanese boyfriend, he was like, here, are you crazy? Yeah, kind of like that. So anyway, I didn't do it. I had the instructions somewhere, but I can't find them. So I know that this was made by a girl, and then I saw a guy do it. So maybe you want to search in YouTube, maybe somebody is doing this and they can tell you exactly how it's done or whatever. So I do remember, several things that the girl said about this thing. It is a system that was used, several years ago, like hundreds of years ago. And it works like very, very, very nice. And, this is according to her, because like I said, I didn't do this. My ex-boyfriend, he didn't let me, because he thought that I was going to probably burn the house down trying to do this thing. So, oh hell no. I suck at doing the do-it-yourself projects. So anyway, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that, this is a project that involves tea lamps and fire, and it involves you handling tools and stuff like that. So if you're a teen or something, you might want to do this with an adult or adult supervision. And if you don't know how the hell to do this, then don't take my word for it and do your own research. And again, take into consideration the several things that I'm going to mention about safety, because this thing, according to the girl, produces a hell of a lot of heat. I mean, she had, she said that she had 2 for her entire house, 2 of these. And she said that she was cozy all the freaking time, and she never needed heaters in the winter. And I don't know where she was. She sounded with a weird accent, like me, because, obviously I don't think she was from the US. I don't know if she was from England or Scotland or something. So anyway, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that you want to help me out. You can do that through an Amazon gift card or a PayPal account, or you can see my books in Gumroad. And I hope this information is helpful. And again, just make sure that you get somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, okay? Anyway, so here's the deal. You want to get 4 things. Number 1, you want to have pots, plant pots, they can be a little bit small, like my hand, or maybe a little bit bigger, okay? Not that big, okay? Like the size of that book will be too big, I think. Maybe you can do it a little bit smaller. Take a look at your hand, like that. Kind of like that. No more than that thickness, okay? You want also you want it with the lid, okay? the lid that goes underneath. You want it both. Now, you want this in clay. No, non-negotiable. It cannot be ceramic. No, it cannot be anything else. No plastic, no metal, no nothing. If it is not clay, then don't do this. Because this is only clay. I do believe that the reason why it's clay is because this thing it will get a hell of a lot of heat, and I do not think that other materials will be able to handle it. Now, what you're going to do with that thing is that this is a pot. You're going to put the lid or the bottom part, and then you're going to put it like a cap. However, here is what you're going to do with that. You are going to take a tool like a chisel or something, and then you're going to create something like this, like an arch, like a small arch, okay? Not that big. It has to be like this big, or sometimes it can be like that big, depending upon how much heat you want to generate and depending upon how much light you want to get out of it. She said that some people actually also do like shapes in this thing, like a star or moon or something, in the sides, but not that big. If you do that, it will be less heat. And then you are going to go and select certain rocks that can retain heat. Now, the rocks have to be selected because some rocks will actually have, air or something inside, and when they are heated too much, they will blow. So you need to select the rocks carefully, small rocks, and then you place them in there inside. So basically you take the plate, you put a tea light in the middle, and then you put several stones. Make sure that, like I said, they are good, because sometimes those things they blow up in because of the temperature rising or whatever. It's like you having a reaction, I don't know. So that's why you need to select the rocks. I have no idea how you select the rocks. I never got to that part. So then you put the pot on top. Now, here is what you're going to do. You're going to get an uneven chain. I have no idea why she said that this was very, very, very important. Uneven, as in, she said 11, 13, 15, or 17. 17 parts. Like the rings that hold together a chain. Now, she also said that this chain, she showed them in the video. She said that it has to be like thick, like the one that is, the thickness of the ring is about my finger. So it has to be very, very, very strong, because it will hold the weight of the clay, which is heavy, and it will hold the weight of the stones, which is also heavy. And then you are going to put this like if it was a cage, So you're going to put these on these parts of the plate, and then you can lift it, and then you are going to put them with another one. So it works by two. Two of them work together in one. So they will be like that. You're supposed to hang these. You can't have these in any surface. She mentioned that several times because this thing with the heat will propagate to the stones. The stones will get very, very, very hot. And the clay will also get very, very, very hot. And she said that you shouldn't have this on top of anything because of that. And she said that to turn it off, you can either put something on top so that it doesn't get oxygen, or she did say something about she having something to blow it off or something, I don't know. But, and she did say that once you have it off, the heat will continue until the stones are cold. And for the stones to be cold, oh crap, she said that it takes a while. Because, they are stones. They are slowly in getting heat, but once they get heat, they retain it like insanely. She said that it was like a volcano kind of effect thing. and I do think she's correct, and I do think that that's why she said that the stones needed to be selected, because if the stones are going to be extremely hot, she did say that she wanted these to be hanged from the ceiling. Like I said, when she did this, it was uneven. I have no idea why this was so uneven, but she did mention something about balance or something, that it cannot be in the same level, or at least that it shouldn't. I do not know why. Like I said, I was doing the research for this, and then I saw a guy do it. Like years later, I saw a guy do it, and the guy also mentions something like this, like it requires time for this thing to settle down. And he also said, very, very important, never to put water on it. I think for the same reason, because I think that the stones, if they are in contact with cold water, they are very hot inside and they might break or something. So, like I said, you want to do the research. However, this is available, and all you need is tea lamps. And she said that she can use a couple of tea lamps. She put one and then another one later. And she said that, a couple of tea lights for each dish for a whole day, is not a bad deal. And she did say that if she wanted to get even more hotness, she could add more stones. However, she did mention several times that you need to make sure that that the chain are very sturdy. You cannot buy any kind of metal chain. It has to be very sturdy, because it's going to support a hell of a lot of weight. And also she did say that these have to be handled with gloves or something, because if once you're going to try to take it out or put it out, you might burn yourself a little bit, because clay will also absorb heat. And she did say that ceramics cannot do this because it will break, and also because of the temperature. The difference between temperature between the winter and the heat can be handled by metal and clay, and the stones. So I don't know how these can help you, but if it does, then good, because that was the point. And I hope this helps. She did say that this is a method that was used several years ago by people. The only thing is, though, that you have to remember that this cannot be done in closed environments, because the tea light will be consuming oxygen. So you need to keep a little bit of like a window a little bit opened or something, because the tea light will need a little bit of oxygen, and this thing will create enough heat to balance the fact that you will have to open the windows a little bit. Okay. She also said that in case of fire or an earthquake or whatever, you needed to be very careful, because this thing is going to be very hot to handle, to grab or something, and that you needed to have some sort of like a pot to put it out, like a cool pot in case that something happens. Let's say that this thing breaks or whatever. She said, get a pot that is cold, and then if something happens, you just put it in there, and then that thing will counterpart the heating part, and it will also get rid of the oxygen, so this will get out. So safety first, and do your own research. And I hope this is helpful. So thank you for watching.